It's Verstappen versus Norris on the front row. As we go racing in China, Norris got the lead in the sprint yesterday, but Verstappen will have P1 into the first corner of the Grand Prix, and round the outside goes Carlos Sainz. Norris drops down to third because Sainz goes round the outside of his former McLaren teammate and into second place. Meanwhile, side by side go the other Ferrari and the other McLaren, Charles Leclerc and Oscar Piastri. This is for 10 points in 5th place. Charles Leclerc in 5th, Piastri 6th, Russell and Hamilton in 7th and 8th. Daniel Ricciardo is looking to get past Fernando Alonso. Ricciardo up into 9th. He had a great battle with George Russell yesterday. He's just 2 places behind the Mercedes driver right now. So it's Verstappen, Sainz, Norris, Perez and Leclerc, the top 5. As side by side goes Magnussen and Valtteri Bottas. Magnussen on the inside. Can he get past the Sauber? Wheel to wheel they go for 15th place. It's the Haas driver who wins that battle. Let's take a look at this start from Charles Leclerc's POV. He gets a good start. He moves ahead of Oscar Piastri, but then Lewis Hamilton, I believe, was on the outside of him. And it was Leclerc who got ahead of Piastri after his great start. Visor cam with Daniel Ricciardo as he goes down the inside on Fernando Alonso at the corner where he made that amazing move on Bottas in 2018. 2 laps to go in this Grand Prix, and that's just enough time for Albon to try and get into 12th place. Side by side with Lance Stroll on the inside. Going into the first few corners, it's the Aston Martin versus the Williams. 2 British manufacturers going wheel to wheel here. Lance Stroll wins that battle. Let's see how this one started. So Lance Stroll was actually behind Albon. He then got past Albon and successfully defended his position afterwards. Can Ferrari win their second race in a row in this season? Because Carlos Sainz is closing up to the back of Max Verstappen. He's just a bit too far behind to make a move on this lap. But Fernando Alonso is perfectly poised for a move. He goes round the outside of Ricciardo. Very rarely do drivers overtake round the outside that hairpin. Into the final corner we go as we start the last lap. Alonso sends it up the inside and moves up into 9th place. But that line he took compromised him a little bit. Ricciardo will have more speed coming out of that corner, but he doesn't quite get close enough to get past the Aston Martin driver. But is he going to try and sneak through a gap there? And it's Ricciardo up the inside and up into 9th. The battle continues then for 2 points. On the final lap, Ricciardo defends from Fernando Alonso. Now, is Ricciardo trying to play the team game here to hold up the drivers and try and get his RB teammate Yuki Tsunoda to get past, and therefore give RB a double points finish? Now, here's 2 former Toro Rosso teammates, Verstappen versus Sainz, for the win of this Grand Prix. On the final lap, here comes Carlos Sainz. The Ferrari driver takes the lead of the Chinese Grand Prix. Amazing stuff there from the Spaniard, who is in the lead of the Grand Prix. But meanwhile, further back, side by side, Alonso and Ricciardo. It's really heating up in this last lap. Carlos Sainz wins the Chinese Grand Prix. Ferrari get 2 wins in a row in Season 1 of this career mode.
Yes, we have it. P1, baby, P1. Baby shark move.
Good job, Carlos.
That really kicked off towards the end. So, on board with Fernando Alonso, this is a replay of him trying to get past Ricciardo. Ricciardo using his late braking talents to stay ahead and finish 9th to get his first Grand Prix points of the season. And this is how Carlos Sainz took the lead on the final lap.